What's up, dudes? Eli here, back for a kind of a new type of video. It's been something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. I think I've talked about doing this for a year or two, something like that. I'm not the first person to do this, but I haven't seen it done a lot on these YouTube metal channels and stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start going through my T-shirt collection. Obviously, most of us metal fans, in addition to buying, records and tapes and vinyl, we buy shit to wear, hats and shirts and stuff like that. I've kind of amassed a lot of these metal T-shirts over the years, and just thought it'd be kind of cool to show them off. Just like certain pressings of albums, a lot of these shirts are made. A lot of the times these shirts are made one run and they're never made again. So some of them are quite rare. And in addition to that, I'm also going to show something I kind of wanted to talk about. I don't know why, just for the hell of it. I've showed a lot of this on my Instagram channel as I've made these, but every now and then I'll basically bootleg myself like an old demo tape. I don't do it with things that are basically like things that are obtainable. Either they're long out of print, or if I can find copies, they're ridiculously expensive and out of my price range. So I'll just until the shit gets repressed or whatever, I'll just bootleg myself a tape just for fun. I don't sell them or anything like that. I just bootleg them strictly for myself. Oddly enough, with this one, I bootlegged this a couple months ago, and it actually just got its first official CD press. I think it was on Dive Bomb Records. We have Epitaph from Florida. This band had 2 demos in the 90s that were absolutely killer. And they were never properly distributed, like I said, just until recently. These guys could have been a lot bigger had they recorded more music. They only had 2 demos, and they're both very short. But man, the fucking potential is there. So this one actually has the 91 demo and the 92 demo. And I just got myself some blank black tapes for all these. But yeah, check out Epitaph if you haven't heard. It's definitely an unsung gem out of the Florida death metal scene. I also made myself, so we know that everything this band has done is, most of this shit is hard to get. But I got the Siegfried demo from Moonblood. I didn't really come prepared to talk in depth with these. I can't really say dates or anything. The cover turned out okay, and I don't know how to use Photoshop, or I just printed these off in the most rudimentary way possible. So the J card's a little blurry, but not bad. Yeah. Moonblood, classic old German black metal. We all know and love Moonblood. Out of all these that I've done, this one turned out, not the best, but one of the best. We have When Death Join Us from Finland's Sentenced. It turned out pretty decent. Like I said, I don't remember the year on this one, 90 or 91. I don't know. Gotta love Sentenced, though. Just excellent Finnish death metal. This one turned out really good, too. I feel like this band's later, 90s demos don't get enough talk at all. Possessed with the 1991 demo. This is when Jeff Becerra was. Oh shit, was Becerra out of the band? Yeah, this is when Becerra left. He got. He had his accident, and you had guitarist Mike Torreo doing vocals as well, and doing a killer job at that. There's a 91 demo, and was there a 92 or a 93 or something like that? Both are really fucking good. I actually hadn't really heard them until recently, and I was like, oh shit, why did I sleep on these? Really good stuff. I wish, I like Becerra in Possessed, but I wish this lineup would have at least put out a full-length album. I liked Mike's vocals. Not saying I liked him more than Jeff's, but I liked him a lot. And I think it just could have worked. One of my favorite U.S. black metal bands, Bloodstained Dusk, with Thy Legions Reign Over Christendom. Don't remember the year, sorry. early 2000s probably. They also have like three really good full lengths. So if you like Emperor, check out Bloodstained Dusk. This one I actually eventually will try to find a physical copy, even if I have to pay $50, $75 or whatever. I would just love to have it, since this is one of my favorite bands. We have the Dark Romanticism, Sorrow's Bitter Harvest demo from Primordial. This one turned out pretty good. It's a great demo. I've heard it numerous times, and it has seen CD represses, and I actually have the CD version, but I would like to have, the original tape. Moonblood Rehearsal 3. That one turned out pretty decent as well. This one could have turned out better. December Wolves, Wolf Tread. Another really good US black metal band. This demo has never seen an official release. I don't know why, other than whatever small run of tapes the band made initially. That's all there is. And last but not least, member of Moonblood, we got Ravenclaw with Winter Nacht. Demo 296. Really good stuff, man. Yeah. If you like Moonblood, definitely look into Winter Nacht. Or the Ravenclaw. But that's it. I'll move on to the shirts now. I didn't really know if I was going to alphabetize, when I start showing all these, should I, or my collection in general, should I alphabetize them? Should I go by, like, genre? Because that's usually how I used to hang them up in my closet, was by genre and subgenre and shit, as dumb as that is. But I did move recently into a new apartment, and all I did was, I just wanted to get my shit unpacked. And so I hung them all up in my closet in no order at all. But what I did do, at least for this first video, there's a running theme throughout this. All these shirts I got from King Fowley of, the great U.S. death metal band Deceased. King has been doing this for a while, where he basically makes small runs of like 50 shirts. He'll do a design that he thinks is cool, and he'll do a small one-time run. And I haven't really followed him as much since I left Facebook like 5 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago maybe. So I don't know if he still does it, but if he does, I've probably missed out on some really good shit. But I'll show you what I do have in no particular order. We have this one, the Slayer shirt. Satan laughs as you eternally rot. Obviously, you know this famous picture. Fucking love Slayer. Who doesn't? Oh my God, Eli. Fuck. Sorry. The rest of them are on hangers. Don't worry, I'm not gonna fumble through them the whole time. Voivod, fucking Angel Rat. Kind of a sort of a misunderstood album by Voivod, I think anyways. I think it's fantastic. A lot of people don't like it. It's more or less very much a progressive rock album. It kind of stands alone in their discography. They have some stuff that's similar to it, but really, it's a very unique album. Hollow's Eve, Death and Insanity. Obviously, this is the album cover from their second album. Really, really good U.S. thrash metal. This one has always meant a lot to me, since this is just an album in general that means a lot to me. Underrated as fuck, I'd say. Black Sabbath, Headless Cross. One of my favorite Sabbath albums, probably top 3. Tony Martin era, I love it. New wave of British heavy metal band, Cloven Hoof. This comes from their artwork inside their first album. This monster was in there. I actually would have rathered, I don't know if you've ever seen the artwork, but It shows like all the members' heads, and I believe this guy's like holding two of them. I wish he would have included the heads, but he didn't. But still pretty fucking cool. Easily one of my favorite Nawabum bands. Griffin. Great heavy metal. I think they only had 2 albums, but they are fantastic. Same with this band out of the U.S. They actually made a recent comeback. They had an album out, I think it was last year. I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was amazing, but certainly not bad. Not as good as this album. This is their second album, Tyrant, Too Late to Pray. Excellent shirt, excellent album. We have Iron Angel, great German thrash metal with their demo Legions of Death. Legions of Evil, sorry. Excellent. Another kind of semi-obscure, very fucking cool band, Dream Death, Journey into Mystery. Dream Death being a really cool kind of, they're a U.S. band. They never really fit in one place. They're kind of doom metal, kind of thrash metal. I don't really know. Doom thrash. I mean, not a lot of bands play, a combination of those two styles, but man, they're fucking awesome. This shirt did not turn out super well. It is supposed to look slightly pixelated, as the cover does, but I think this one just, no complaints, and no offense to King or anything, but this one just didn't turn out real great. I wear it every now and then. Voivod, The Outer Limits. Actually looks pretty good on camera. In person, it doesn't look as good, but fucking love this album. Still in the prog rock era of Voivod. I probably like it a little better than Angel Rat, but love them both. Black Sabbath, Live Eagle. Big Sabbath fan. As I've said many times, they're pretty much my favorite band. I consider them and Rush it's kind of a tie between the two. Here's one from one of King's own bands. This is actually the first shirt I ever bought from him. Deceased. I bought this back in the MySpace days. Proud to have that. Proud to have all these. Motorhead with Another Perfect Day. One of Motorhead's kind of underappreciated albums. At least I would say. Another really cool new wave of British heavy metal bands, Witchfire. I believe this is cover art from their second album, Cloak and Dagger. Awesome. Who doesn't love some Exciter? Long Live the Loud. Classic Canadian speed metal, proto-thrash almost, really. Pestilence, Consuming Impulse, one of the best Dutch death metal bands and albums ever. Out of all these shirts, this might just be the one I wear the most. Venom, this comes from one of their 7 inches. Is it? I can't remember which 7 inch it is, but yeah, how awesome is that? I have worn that probably hundreds of times. Debut album from classic U.S. traditional, maybe speed metal, Sabotage, Sirens. Another top-notch new wave of British heavy metal bands, Angel Witch. Obviously from their first album and their demo as well, really. Even most of his shirts are one-sided. This one's double-sided. Very cool. And another Venom shirt, because you can't have too many Venom shirts. From Hell to the Unknown. And from another one of King's bands, October 31, Bury the Hatchet. This is from the most recent October 31 full length, not including the covers album that he put out not too long ago. Yeah, it's a full length, but it's a covers album. If you haven't heard October 31, it's got King Fowley from Deceased on vocals. He's not doing his death metal style or his more chrono style vocals like he does in Deceased. He's doing more of, he's kind of giving his best shot, doing like classic traditional metal vocals. A little rough around the edges, but he does an okay job. What he lacks in technical ability, he definitely makes up for in charisma. But a lot of those, traditional metal singers, like from the new wave of British heavy metal days, not all those guys were great singers. Some of them were, not that gifted, I guess you could say. But in heavy metal, it's not all about technical proficiency. It's you don't have to sound like Ronnie James Dio or Rob Halford or Jeff Tate. Some people aren't that talented, but they make up for it, with style and class. Another one of my favorites, Come to the Sabbath. Merciful Fate, King Diamond. A couple more Black Sabbath tier. Another very underrated Tony Martin era Black Sabbath albums. Fucking love it. Fate's Warning. This actually came from the shirt was originally printed back in the early days, so the early 80s. They printed these up and sold them to members of their fan club. So, yeah, hard to find one of these. And last but not least, not at all, Black Sabbath, Born Again, another great Sabbath album with Deep Purple's Ian Gillan on vocals. So, anyways, that's it. I don't know what you guys think. What do you think of my presentation? Am I going through them too fast? Am I not going through them enough? I don't think I'm going to alphabetize them yet. I'll keep showing them. I think I'm just going to show them in just complete random order until I show them all. I probably have close to 100. Maybe I have more than 100. I don't know. So for further videos, I don't know if I'll do 10 or 15 or 20. I haven't really made up my mind yet. I might do 20 because I'm not. I don't know. I'm not really spending a ton of time each shirt. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. If you think I did, if you'd like me to do it a different way, you think would be more beneficial, let me know, and I will definitely take your advice. Anyways, Louis says hello. He's around here somewhere. Thanks for stopping by. We will talk soon. Cheers.